Zootopia lit up Causeway Bay with real Christmas magic. Then we stepped into Hysan Place and Lee Gardens, and the sparkle faded fast. One district, two very different stories. What really happened? This is Hong Kong, a city where anything is possible and everything can change in an instant. I'm Mark Byrne, and this is the inside story of my journey to make HighLife Asia a global reality. This isn't just a show. Every decision, every deal could alter everything. Stay with me, because this is a race against time and the world is watching. I'm Mark Byrne, and you're tuning into the making of HighLife Asia reality TV show behind the scenes. Darlings, today we are in Causeway Bay because we are going to be exploring a few things. We're going to see how we can get finished. Thank God it's not so busy, my darlings. Okay, darlings, really do come. Look at that absolutely gorgeous signage, even though somebody's actually in it. So look, darlings, this area has been quite wild. This is, I mean, it's not massively spread out, but this is only really one of the first parts that I have seen. But, and as you can see, the gorgeous lighting. So, but I wanted to basically, but today we are going to be exploring Times Square, and the theme is Zootopia Christmas. Oh my God, darlings, this is just so exciting. They have done quite a lot because this is all a part of the upcoming movie of Zootopia 2. So I'm trying to think what I can show you first, because there's quite a lot of people around all these installations, my darlings. But let's see if we can get through. Oh my goodness, darlings, look at all that. So this is around Zootopia Central. Look at that, my darlings. It's actually quite a lot. Oh my God, there's all the people and there's fans, which I'll get through it. But look, darlings, we've also got this as well. We're going to have to explore quite a lot. There's quite a lot of people staring as well, which always makes me a little bit just like, oh my God, just let me shoot the episode, my darlings. Do you know what I mean? Now look at this one. Right. I think these people want to say hello, but that light is actually quite gorgeous against my face. Now look, darlings, oh my God, these children, a lot of really, really small people around. But look, my darlings, they have done quite a lot. I'm going to pause you there for, and I really try not to get hit on all the time. But yes, as you can see over here, they do have quite a lot of different characters, and I really wish that guy would get out as much. I swear to God, this basically seems to be my life at the moment. People are constantly, so you've got the Marsh Market Utopia. He is quite a large character indeed, my darlings. But yes, they have done quite a lot of great things, and as you can see, so I want to move around. This way, this is quite close to my face, and I do not want this to be close to my face, my darlings. I want her to get out of my footage as well, but I don't even know if that's going to happen, so I can see the little person myself rather than everyone trying to be in the thing. But the fans and everything were very, very nice. Look, if I can, so everyone wants to get beside it, I might have to come back. But no, you're getting the gist of it anyway, my darlings. But who is the right? So quite a lot to do. I'm actually very, very impressed. Oh my God, they've got a little one. But it is starting to get really, really busy. I'm just trying to think, I'm going to come to a time where it's going to be less busy, and then when I think it's less busy, it's not less busy. And then they have, look at this absolutely gorgeous tree for Christmas. Now, let's see, my darlings, look at all this, because look at some other characters there as well. So now this isn't the biggest tree, this is one of the smaller trees, and it is, there's actually people queuing to get their picture taken there. And I'm just like, I am no danger. Am I queuing? I'm going to go around the back and see if I maybe get a little bit of sneak peek. It is actually such a gorgeous day. Thank God, because yesterday was absolutely just freezing, so which is not good at all. Okay, darling, I'll just give you some B-roll. So you can see the beautiful, absolute Christmas tree, and then there's this other person, and then she's standing there as well. Oh my God. Right, but look at this here side as well. And so, as you can see, I don't understand. I know it's school holidays, but so seriously, these children should be in school. But look at all that. I'm loving the Zootopia vibes. It is very, very cool. Oh, darlings, it's always just wild being stopped by fans, but look at this absolutely gorgeous one. So a part of Zootopia 2. Oh, yes, to be fair, all the fans and everything were coming over. About 20 of them just to get a picture with me, my darlings. I actually really do like this whole Zootopia. Look, they have the sloth. I want this person to actually move out of the way though. Look how beautiful the little sloth is. So yes, a part of the movie as well, they have got really, really big characters. So there's Dwayne Johnson and even Ed Sheeran's in it. I'm really, really surprised that Ed was doing something like that. He's just much more a different type of musical performer. And they've also got this. Look, this huge station. So quite a lot has went into it. I do want to see, can I get a picture with the sloth though? Look how pretty he is. Just hanging out there, having a great time. We are going to go in because there's quite a lot to explore as well. But look at all this. So this is, look at the thing. I'm really enjoying the Christmas spirit of Times Square, of Zootopia. A lot of creativity. Oh my God, look. Could you imagine having one of those? Look at the wee animal. It's the wee rabbit. I don't know if that is played by somebody called Goodwin, or maybe Goodwin is the character. I don't know. Has anyone seen Zootopia as well? But look how pretty. And the rabbit. Quite gorgeous. Let's move around this way, my darlings. Okay, so our darlings, we're up in the escalator. Oh my God. Chanel has got a gorgeous Christmas tree. No, I'm not here to endorse, but look at that. We might go over and have a little bit of sneak peek. No, I wanted to come up here so we can explore this area as well. Oh my goodness. Look. The wee beaver down there. Just having his Christmas fest. He seems to be having time of his life, my darlings. So yes, they're obviously making a huge deal out of Zootopia. It is quite glorious. And you've got the little Christmas tree, which is just the same as downstairs. So you've got this one. I mean, the only thing is, I do really like the funness of all this, but I think their trees are crap. Like, their trees are just not great at all. So you've got these other little characters. You've got this little person here as well, if you can see. It's quite a lot to do and see. But it's highly recommended that you do come to Times Square so you can experience Zootopia. But what we are going to do now, darlings, we are going to go across to Hysan Place. Or maybe I can just try to get a little bit of a... Oh, sorry, get this 1 second. See, look at that, my darlings. Absolutely beautiful. Okay. But I do want to see this installation from Chanel. It is quite gorgeous. I don't want to get too close with their customers, but as you can see, they have such a beautiful Christmas tree. Look at that. That is quite stunning. That there's the first time that I've really seen a designer come completely out of their way. So, which is pretty good. Now, darlings, we are going to get across to Hysan Place, and I hope you're really, really excited about exploring this part. There has been good reviews online about it. It is just the wildness of it all. So let's get down the escalator, my darlings. Because, darlings, it has been very, very enjoyable. And it has been enjoyable. Thank you for all my fans and supporters as well, coming over just to say hello to me. And everyone's saying about my hair and how gorgeous I am. And yeah, all the compliments in the festive seasons, my darlings. So we're going to basically see how this all pans out. So I thoroughly enjoyed this part. So we're going to get across. And we are basically going to go from there. Right, no, the other people, they're still just being very, very busy. But it's just getting through it all, my darlings. It is just the excitement of it all. You know, I actually do really like this area. And at least it's just not as rammed as the other place. And it's still busy, my darlings, but it's just not as rammed. Thank God for that, because when we were in Harbour City, oh my God, Harbour City was just, even though it was beautiful, it was a complete nightmare. Oh my God, if there was a stampede. I've seen these type of things before, where people just do wild things, and the people just jump and learn. But that's the way it goes, my darlings. You know, and it's, thank God we got a good day for it. We're going to go to Hysan Place. Right, is my hair still quite nice and statuesque? I think so. Right. Okay, so darlings, I'm in the main thing of Times Square, or not Times Square, the busy Causeway Bay, as you can see, and it is quite wild, but there's nothing really over this direction so far. So we're going to see one other place, but look, so far, Hysan Place. He says, oh my God, how were they even get fake advertising and saying that there was stuff there, and it wasn't. So it's one of the more top places, and it's, oh my God, seriously, what we are going to do is, oh my God, Princess turning quite wild. We're going to go to one other place, but thoroughly enjoyed Zootopia. Darlings, even at this stage, leave in comments before the end of the episode what you think it is. For points, I'm definitely going to, it's definitely going to get high points now. Is it at the same class a specific place? I don't know. Well, no, I do know, my darling. My darlings were outside Hysan Place. They seem to be doing some sort of refurb. But they say it's easy business as usual. So I'm quite excited to see what exhibitions or what installation that they have, so we can compare it to all our places. So it is just the absolute wildness. I think I've seen more people walk stuff. It's just taken, wait, it's fine, my darling, it's fine. It is just, it's fine. Like, you just have to accept it the way it is. If you're in the spotlight, right? I really want it. See, I haven't been to the shopping mall in a very, this can't be it though. If it isn't walking out. Because they said there was going to be lots of installations. And the only thing I see is this time, and that's not what I'm here for. Not at all. Yeah, because this is Lee Garden. I'm not too sure. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to get up the stairs, and so we know what's going to happen. Oh, I hope this hasn't been a waste trip. But the only thing is Times Square is really good. I need to obviously understand as well. It's all just about expectations. But at the same time, don't forget, I'm basically doing this for my followers and supporters. So you can see all the clips and glam, or all the absolute crap, which is put up by some of the designers and the creatives, my darlings. I just don't understand why people don't reach out to HighLife Asia and then consult me before they spend tons of cash on something that's absolutely crap. Do you know what I mean, my darlings? You can reach out or slide into my DMs, my darlings. But I can about it in the right way, but obviously favourable way as well. No, it's not favourable, darling. Everything has to be honest reviews. Right, let's get down so we can get past all these people. So then there's other plans trying to stop me, so we're going to quickly bypass that because, darlings, we're on a time schedule and I'm going to obviously have to get home as well to walk earlier. So Lee Gardens, you're going to come here. Well, the answer is just no. If you're into Christmas decorations, if you do want designer shopping, there's just some here. I mean, nothing really major, but no, I would not be coming out of my way this direction. So there's one more. Let me that light, darling. Oh, the light just loves my face. I'm trying to think. Back, darlings, after being stopped again. It's just one of those days. All the followers and supporters around the world. And some really different nationalities as well. So, which is quite good. So it's a good mix. People like to be Christmas market. So we're going to get up here to see me find all their plates. It's just been a wild ride. But just to join with Hysan Place, extremely surprised, my darlings. Right, oh my god, I do not want to get knocked down. Let's get through this way. Right, so darlings, the next place that we are going to check out is Lee Gardens. So that also had really good reviews online. And we'll see, I think this here part is all floral, my darlings. And we'll see what it's going to be like. So, which is quite good. And I'm starting to feel hungry again. I think with all this running around, my darlings, so it just builds up an appetite. But, you know, you can't eat too much because I don't want to look like a Teletubby for my TV program, HighLife Asia, when it gets to the global streaming platforms. That reminds me, I need a chance to see what is happening at Lee Gardens. Now, right, so I'm a little bit confused, my darlings, because I don't seem to see any decorations in Lee Gardens unless I'm in a completely different area. Oh, look at Hermes. Hermes has just got quite a nice little window display. I don't think it's as nice as Chanel's though. I think Chanel definitely tops it, and I do not want to be in here. Oh, right, okay, so that there's a part of their floral exhibition. That can't be it though. Right, there's got something outside as well. So this is a part of Lee Gardens, their Christmas. It can't be it. It can't be it. I mean, it's... So darlings, I actually think it is. No. This is really crap. There's no way this can be a part of it. And if it's outside of Christmas, I do think it is. It's quite nice. So with all those, but where's the Christmas feeling and experience? And so I actually just don't know. Definitely, if you are going to come out here, do not go to Lee Gardens. Do not go to Hysan Place unless you want to buy designer crap. But if you want to experience the festiveness of Times Square and Zootopia, highly recommended. And we will be able to give you some reviews quite soon. I basically just want to get past all these people because it does seem to be quite a lot. But can't believe that they're saying this is Christmas. It is not Christmas. That's not Christmas decor. I hope that they just need to go online and if somebody wrote a wrong description of it, then it just needs to be amended and updated. Do you know what I mean, my darlings? And this is Louis Vuittons. They're doing something. They're always doing something, Louis Vuitton. They've got the cash for it. And they keep bumping up all those prices. And people still want to buy their stuff. But let's get past this. So my darlings, I want to hear from you. I want to hear what your thoughts are. Whether it is Hysan Place, whether it is Lee Gardens, which I know it was short, but then again, if there's no Christmas decorations, I'm not going to waste my time. My time is very, very valuable, my darlings. And it has been great being stopped by all my followers and supporters from around the world. That there's been a good highlight of this as well. But definitely Zootopia. I think we're going to pass it again. And then I think when I get to Central, after I have a think about what the reviews should be, my darlings, and to be a fair point. And then, because you still compare it against all the other places. Right, let's get across this road before we do get knocked down, my darlings. Because I don't have time to get knocked down. Not at all. Oh my God. Right, I'm telling you, I'm ready for a cup of tea as well. Just so I can settle myself. Right. What to do is, let me get back to Central. And then we can chat about what our thoughts are. And who should still be in the running, because we can still adjust points throughout. But it's my reviews and it's my rules, so I can do what I want, my darlings. Obviously within reason, of course. Right, darlings, let's catch up in Central. I think that there's the best thing to do, because we're being stopped and all those things, and there's more people approaching me now again, darlings. So I need to do this. It's okay though, because my followers and supporters, I said that they can do it. They're allowed to interrupt me when shooting, because that's the way it is, my darlings. You know, when you're this popular. Oh my God. Right, okay. I will speak to you in Central. So darlings, we're back in Central. My goodness, what a wild ride for Causeway Bay. So let me talk about the stuff that I was thinking is questionable. So Hysan Place, I was like, I don't really understand why it would even be online, even saying that they've got installations when they don't. A couple of the brands did, and they were just sucked and just completely crap. And then Lee Gardens, apparently with their big floral display, well, it wasn't really Christmas. And not even in a modern interpretation. So, completely disappointed with that as well. But the main thing, the reason why we were going there, and for that objective, not that these lights gonna go. No, let's keep walking, my darlings. So, yes, for Times Square, Zootopia, I actually really enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. They did an amazing job. It was very fun. It was very playful. Thankfully, it wasn't too crazy, where some of the other places are absolutely just mental. Yeah, I'm trying to pass. And it is obviously the wildness of it all, my darlings. So, I think overall, what I think, because it was really good, I think I'm going to give it 7 out of 10. I can't give it a 7.5 because that is what we give Disney. And it's not at that scale. But I mean, obviously get extra points for basically safety. So, yeah, so darlings, I want to hear from you. I want to know what you think is a fair points, because don't forget landmark. Or no, if we're going to go from top to bottom, no, let's do from bottom to top. So far, that we have in the last place, which is the landmark. So they've got 5 points out of 10. And then we've got really, which is going to be now this. So that is going to be 7 points out of 10 for Causeway Bay Zootopia. But they did really good. And then we have got the 7.5, which is Harbour City, which was absolutely lovely. Let me just stand here with you, my darlings, just for a second so you can take it all in. Oh my goodness, right. So yeah, and then after that, it's 9 points. We're going to go to to IFC Mall, because that was really good with the Christmas headquarters. And now we've got in first place and still rivaling a specific place. Now, absolutely, completely amazing at 9.2. So my darlings, I want to hear from you so far what you've seen. What do you think? Do you think these reviews are fair? Because I definitely do. Okay, my darlings, you know what's coming next. If you like this type of content, click subscribe and give us a like so you never miss out on an episode. So until the next time, be good to yourself, be good to your friends, be good to your family, and
and be your true, most authentic self. From me, Mark Byrne from HighLife Asia, my darlings, you have an absolutely amazing evening ahead or day or whatever business you're doing, because I'm going home to take care of Artie and I'm going to have a big cup of tea. Okay, my darlings, until the next time, peace out.